Alright guys, so here we go with another hobby box break. This one's gonna be one that I've had for sitting in the wall of wax for a few weeks now. So I picked these off of picked this one up off of Card World. Um, and they had them pretty cheap, like 45 bucks. So I just said, hey, why not? There's a Judge in here and Chris Bryant, Lindor, Correa, just to name a few. So it's Pro Debut 2015. I've always thought these cards were highly collectible. If you go back, to like 2010, you got like the Trout, and then 2011 Harper. And I just think these cards have a nice sleek look to them. They are minor league cards, but at least they have some sort of team logo. They're not blank hats. It doesn't say like Seattle Baseball Club. It's actually like has something to do with the actual team. So Pro Debut, 24 packs on this. Tons of cards, 24 packs, 8 cards per pack. It's got the same look of 2015 Topps. I guess the Pro Debut is kind of like the player's first year playing professional baseball was 2014. So in the 2015 they have that. That's how I always looked at that. So Tyler Kolek. I mean, I could talk a lot about all these players. I don't know. That would become a pretty big rambling series. There's Alfaro for the Phils, but I just think this will be a fun one to break. Christian Arroyo. He should be back up. He's with Tampa now, and there's Frankie Montas. I believe he's a reliever for the Dodgers at this point. So there's Dozier. He's playing first base for us right now. He's not really a prospect anymore. He's like 27. Jorge Polanco. Is he starting for the Twins still? I think he is. Manny Margot. He's struggling with that 170 average, so he's still a young player, but let's be real here. That's a red flag. Michael Conforto starting to come on a little bit. Christian Benford, orange. This kid was like our top pitching prospect for a couple years, but it never really panned out. I don't know who he's pitching with now, but I think he's still in baseball. So he was born in '92. He's already 25, so he's not really a prospect anymore. There's Swihart. I think he's in Pawtucket. That's a cool Syndergaard with the short hair. Trey Turner. And then there's Luke Weaver, who's pitching for the Cardinals right now. So there's just tons of stuff. These pro debuts are kind of like Bowman, in that you get to see pull a lot of these prospect cards of players that become stars later. Yeah, I mean, most of these guys won't end up doing much at all. There's Tukey. I bet he gets up this year. Josh Bell, Matt Olson starts for the A's. So, I mean, it's just packed with players that are making an impact now. I think 2018 Topps Debut comes out soon. I'm trying to get my hands on some of that. Now, this type of card isn't definitely not for me, but it's like a Big Mo mascot card. So, I mean, I don't know if there's now this is the Biscuits, so I believe they're affiliated with Tampa Bay. So if you're a Rays fan, I don't know, maybe you'd want that card for $5 or something. So I'll just throw that in the store. There's Derek Fisher. I don't know what happened with him. And back to back, we're going with one of these. Corey Seager for the Chattanooga Lookouts. Don't know what is that their Double-A team, but there's a Corey Seager, kind of like a manufactured patch. So you get 2 of these. You get 2 autos. The auto pool is kind of weak, so that's something to look out for, and it's a sticker. So those are kind of the cons to the product. But like most products, I just buy it for the base cards. That's kind of how I am. Here's a Kyle Schwarber, Pro Debut. David Dahl, who's up again with the Rockies. John Gray, Tim Anderson. He's showing some power for that White Sox team. I don't know what happened to him. He was a huge prospect for the Yankees, but I guess he's not anymore. He's probably getting older too. I bet he's about 25 by now. Flaherty, he's up with them, I think. I don't know why they superimposed him running the bases, but that's kind of a weird looking card. Glass now. Here's one of the autos. Nestor Molina. He's already like 30, so I mean this is kind of like a junk auto here. Orange to 25 though. Austin Meadows just got the call. Everybody knows what Gallo does. 200 average, and he'll probably drop about 40 bombs this year. He's actually on the restricted list for Peds. He's Boston's top prospect though. Chavez. And here's the other auto, Mike Freeman. So a couple junk autos. This guy's already 30 years old, so Mike Freeman. So that wasn't the best box. I did open some other boxes of this stuff off camera, and I got a lot better autos than that. But I mean, that's the way it is. I think a product that Topps should ponder that would be cool. And I know they already make enough products, but I think Pro Debut Chrome would be cool. This is my opinion. Correa. So this is cool to me. This would be a definite slab can. There's a Correa. So, and there's Albies too. So this is pretty much like, to me, like an Albies first year card. The same year as his Bowman, his first Bowman card. So there's an interesting story behind him. You've got to feel bad for the kid. I think he lost his arm in an accident doing like a stretching thing with the Phillies a couple of years ago, and he's out of baseball, but he was one of their higher draft picks. Looks like Ronald McDonald or something. Eddie Rosario, he's a good player. Bullpen piece. Arcia, I'm not sure on Arcia. He's kind of like having a rough go of it with the Brewers. He is young though, so here's a Max Pentecost. I don't know what happened to him either. He's 25 already, so the lights may have gone out on him. Is he still up with the Dodgers? Verdugo. He's a promising prospect right there. There's an Addison Russell. I'm not really a huge fan of his. And then Mondesi, who should be up soon for us. I don't know what we're doing with trotting out Alcides Escobar every day, but I don't know. Blandino, he was up with them this season. And there's Matz. I don't know how Matz is doing. I think he's doing okay. He was hurt last year some, so. Bradley Zimmer, solid regular. There's a Judgy, so I would definitely slab this if it was a candidate. There's Mazzara, so the names of players in this product is just loaded in my opinion. And we've also we have a chance at Bryant and Lindor too, so I mean there's no guarantee, but you have a great chance of pulling all of them. Archie Bradley, he starts for the Braves now. Sean Newcomb. There's Bryant. See how this pack didn't rip good on that side? Instead of trying to pull it out, pull the other side and slip it out, just so you don't hurt your corners. There's a Gary Sanchez. He's a beast. There's Devers. So I mean, this product is just Seager. Matt Chapman starts. Rodon, he doesn't really do anything. There's Bryant. So tons of. This is like slab candidate city in this product. Urias, I believe he's going to try to come back in like August. Bede is a bullpen piece for the Pirates. He was once one of our top 5 prospects, but now I just think he's a prospect for the Angels. He's getting kind of old though. Boston. So I would definitely get some more boxes of this if I could get my hands on them for a decent price. I mean, when I paid $45, I thought it was a steal. There's Jake Stinnett. Don't know a lot about him. Buxton, I don't know. He plays awesome defense, and he's got some of the best speed in baseball, but he's hitting like 160. It is a rather short sample size, but it's still something to note. Kind of a red flag. There's Zimmer. He's an absolute bust. He was a top 5 pick for us. He's done nothing. He's old as hell, too. Yeah, Jesus. He's almost 27. Giolito, he starts for the Sox. He was up last night. He hit second at bat. He hit a home run, but I believe they're sending him back down. I don't know why they're doing that. Willie Adames, and then Bowers should be up soon too. Jake Bowers. There's a Lance McCullers. So the list goes on of Impact Major League starters now, and there's Kopech, who should be up here in a month or so. Dominic Smith, they're actually trying him out in the outfield. I don't know how well that's going to go over, but there's a cool little Eager Beaver. That's kind of funny. Conforto, distinguished debuts. He starts for the Tigers, doesn't he? Ref Snyder, Tampa's system now. He was a big Yankee prospect a few years ago. And then we've got Nola, who's turned into one of the best pitchers in the National League. Don't know what ever happened with him. He was a huge prospect, but he just fizzled. And then there we go with a little Francisco Lindor. Patrick Wisdom. That's a neat one. Promo Night Uni. Manny playing in the minors. Severino. So, and then Mr. No Hitter, Manea. So I mean, I think this product's amazing. So there's the cards. I'll probably have a lot of cards for PSA 500 card order. That's it for this one. Here's all the packs. Get those picked up and get all these sleeved and looked at underneath the lamp and with the light. That's it.